Good morning and welcome. My name is Brad Jones and I'm the president of Harristown and we're the owner of Strawberry Square. And it's another great day here in Strawberry Square where we're going to be opening another exciting new facility. It's really, and we can't be more proud of our partners here at UPMC Pinnacle. This is probably the first medical office that anyone in Harristown's 40-year history can remember being put in the downtown. So this is really a flagship moment here. We're having a lot of those moments recently. We just opened a grocery store next door, and that was the first time we could remember ever doing that before. And you can see that the folks at UPMC Pinnacle can sort of see what's going on here. They came to us here at Harristown a few months back and in a big pack, because they travel in packs, and it's an army of talent. Let me just tell you, it's an impressive army of talent. They came in and they said, we have got to be on the first floor of Strawberry Square with this new medical office. Just have to be. So I want to thank our HR department for getting out of the way, because they were right here along with the jewelry store, our good friends from Modern Jewelers, who were nice enough to allow us to move them next door here to PSECU. And I also want to just take a moment to thank a lot of, like any great project here, it takes a lot of folks to pull this all together. And we had a great team with folks from R.S. Mowry. I see Steve is back there from R.S. Mowry, and Catherine, our designer from By Design. And the folks on our team, Mike Vogelsong, Sharon Hassinger, who helped get this all together on the construction side. Our leasing team, I see Neil at West, who's our senior VP and chief deal maker back there, who worked very diligently on the whole leasing part of this, along with Tracy Tressler, our leasing manager. And now here we are with the opportunity to do health, fitness upstairs, and wellness, all right here in Strawberry Square. So you think about what's kind of going on here in the square, and you can really do almost anything and get almost any service or goods or retail that you want, and you really don't have to go outside. You can if you want to, but it's all here now. And this really makes this is a really special moment because you can really get almost everything you want right here in the square now. So that's exciting for all the new employees that we've brought to town. We've brought over 1,100 new office workers into Strawberry Square and into the downtown over the last couple years. We've added 60 new apartments here, in about 24 of those here in Strawberry Square. And I'm sure those residents are going to really appreciate the opportunity to be close to medical services like this. So there's just a lot of synergy going on here. Also, want to thank the folks from our board of directors who've been very supportive of our work here in the square and in the downtown. I'm particularly delighted that we have our chairman of the board, Mr. Dave Black, who's here today to make a few remarks. Dave also happens to be the president and CEO of the Harrisburg Regional Chamber and the Regional Economic Development Corporation. And I'd like to welcome Dave for a few comments here, if you would.
As Brad said, I serve as his board chair. My biggest challenge is keeping up with Brad. Go, 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 go. I thought for a moment there you were going to break out in a chorus of Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want, for those of you that are old enough.
I like that.
Yeah, you like that? Okay. Yeah. Next time he'll be here with his guitar. It's another great day in downtown Harrisburg. It's another great day in Strawberry Square. From a macro perspective, we're the regional chamber, and our part of the Commonwealth is doing really well. We have the fastest growing county in the Commonwealth. We have a lot of growth in the region surrounding it, and we have a lot of growth in the city. And there's a lot of people to thank for that. We've got some great leadership at the city. We've got some great leadership at the state. We've got partners. We've got a new faith in what's going on in the state. And what Brad's vision and the folks at Harristown was to let's get some people, living in the downtown and more people working in the downtown. Have to give a shout out to the Commonwealth for bringing a lot of their employees in here that are going to need medical care. It's a great thing to do over your lunch, stop in and see the doc. But there's a lot of synergy that's going on in the city, so it makes a lot of sense to have this medical facility right here in Strawberry Square. So on behalf of all of our members at the Regional Chamber in Creedic, we want to extend congratulations to UPMC Pinnacle. I'm still working on that, UPMC Pinnacle. UPMC Pinnacle, it's a great leadership team, and they brought that new guy in, Phil Garnishelli, to run it, who's just been there forever. And it's nice to see that kind of a transition when we have somebody in charge of this system that's serving us that knows the region so well. So this is a great addition to Strawberry Square. It's a great addition to healthcare in our region, and it's a great day in the city of Harrisburg. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dave. And as Dave mentioned, we are very fortunate to have great leadership at the city and a very talented group that helps us every day in working on economic development projects in the city. We're delighted to see Mayor Papenfuss having another 4 years of economic development prosperity here in the city, and his top economic development professional is here, Jackie Parker, and Jackie would like to say a few words, so please welcome the Director of Economic Development for the City of Harrisburg, Ms. Jackie Parker.
Good morning and welcome. On behalf of the City of Harrisburg and Mayor Papenfuss, I want to congratulate UPMC Pinnacle, Harristown for this wonderful addition. And I think, as Brad has mentioned and Dave has mentioned, this is economic development as well as partnerships. It is live, work, and play, which is what every strong downtown is striving for. And health services, as we've looked around the nation, health services is really an economic development driver. So we want to see people in the Strawberry Square, and if they're sick, they have somewhere to go. If they need any kind of healthcare services, they have somewhere to go. And we like to see that because we know that there are pockets of underserved areas, and the downtown really needed something like this. Many of us, have our own private physicians, but when we really need something on the spur of the moment, I have employees who get sick, now they have somewhere to go. So we're really very excited about having this additional amenity for the downtown and for Strawberry Square, and we certainly are congratulatory of everybody here and our partners. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jackie. Jackie's been a pleasure to work with here and has really helped us in so many different projects here across the city, but also particularly with all the work we are doing in the downtown. She and her team have been a wonderful set of helpers. People talk about, is it tough to do economic development in the city? Not with great folks like Jackie and her team and the Planning Bureau and the codes folks. It's the fire department, the police department. It's really been a great partnership. We really enjoy just the interactive nature of getting things done and working together. I also want to just say that the folks that from UPMC Pinnacle that we started working on this, Paul Taburin and his team, Paul managing, as he told me today, 39 hospital real estate projects, good gravy, and some number of employees that I've lost count of in the tens of thousands across the region now. But Paul really came to us with this deal early on, along with some of his other folks that helped put it together on the implementation side. And Paul, we thank you and your entire team for really just being a fantastic partner here on this whole project. I also want to, at this time, introduce Dr. Robert Nielsen, who's the president of the UPMC Pinnacle Medical Group. And Dr. Nielsen was also very much right at the front end of this, and I noticed that he's probably done this before once or twice, and so has Paul. So it's pretty exciting to see get this kind of veteran leadership and veteran experience for us to work on this project. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. Nielsen.
Well, thanks very much, Brad. I appreciate it and welcome the opportunity to be here. As Brad mentioned, I'm Bob Nielsen, and I have a 40-year career as being a family physician, and over the last couple of years have had the ability to serve in the role as being president of UPMC Pinnacle's medical group. And I'm really excited. I haven't been in here in a long, since we started this project, and wow. So Laura, I may be coming back into clinical practice just in case. This is a great facility. A lot of our leadership from UPMC Pinnacle is here. I want to just say welcome Mark Lesner and Yvonne Hollins, who are on our board, and also take the opportunity to tell you a little bit about our vision of healthcare. Healthcare is all about access. And if we don't have access to healthcare, we can't begin to do all the wonderful things that we can provide our patients, our residents of a community. The other thing about healthcare is it's a team sport. And the team sport is not only the people who surround us in the office day to day, but it's the administrative support. It's people like Brad and his crew, it's Paul's crew. Without all of that, none of this happens. Without people who work very diligently many hours into the days and nights, who provide leadership to our teams, then we can deliver care to people. We can deliver in an accessible format, in a convenient format. When you walk into this facility, you're going to see a community room where we can begin to look at how we deliver care at the lunch hour, on the way into work, how we can have the barriers to care for laboratory be minimized and reduced so people can get to the health care they need, which then becomes much more affordable health care. And that's really the goal of all this. Be where we need to be close and convenient, and be affordable. Brad, it's been great to work with your team. You've just been phenomenal, moving mountains for us and some barriers. We want to acknowledge our next door neighbors in Rite Aid, who were really excited looking at the partnership of how we can begin to marry the pharmacological and prescription world and care models with a practice that's closely co-located. What does that mean? How do we do a better job, and how do we make it more cost effective? I want to introduce Judith Shamball, who's going to be our nurse practitioner who will be here. Just give a wave. And she'll be joined in our practice by Dr. Bob Little. Both of whom have extensive experience in primary care, have a great quality record, have been inside the Pinnacle system for a number of years, and we're just excited to have her be in this position and join us in leadership in that role, so that'll be fantastic. We're excited because this building, like all of our Pinnacle sites, is connected with a state-of-the-art electronic health record. Our Epic system is installed in this building. If you have laboratory studies done here, they will be in your health record at another location where you might seek your primary care. The reason for being here is the number of people who traffic through here, the growth of the residential community, our state workers, our commercial type of employees in this area. It's just a great place for us to be. Monday's the day we open, and from 11 to 2 there will be health screenings. There'll be opportunities to come in and have blood pressures checked and a number of other things, so we welcome you. It's an exciting time for us. It's the model of care that we want to deliver for UPMC Pinnacle, and I think when you get a chance to be inside the building, it'll just totally blow you away at what can be done. We're very, very excited. Brad, great to partner with you, and looking forward to many more ventures.
5, 4, 3, 2,